Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hello, welcome to another Umamusume stream featuring your boy, Shino the Penguin. We are here today to do some last minute prepping. Like I've been kind of emphasizing the last few weeks, I already kind of have a pretty good team, but I think we can do it even better. And I'm gonna try and do a little bit better. We'll see if we do characters other than Aruvu today. I know last week I just literally just focused on her and only was not able to get much going. I'm still gonna start with her just because I think she's probably the most important character I want to try and get a good character or good Uma out of. And then once that's done, we'll maybe move on to Ines, maybe even do some other ones, and maybe even move on to the English side of things because I still need to grind out a couple of runs in that for the event, which is about to end in like 2 days, a day, so need to get that going. But so I was debating whether or not I wanted to do that for my main focus, but I figured I'm just gonna casually do stuff anyway in that run, so it didn't seem like it'd be the best idea. So I figured let's just do the JP side. If we still have some energy, maybe we can and this is a big if we can get good Umas going, then let's move on to the English side and do something there. But for now, let's move on to the. We will start with some English Umamusume, and let's get that going, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, we got Phenomena over here. All right, so where we last left off, and I don't think I've done anyone since, admittedly. Like, these are the Aruvus we have. I'm still really miffed about the fact that I got this, which is actually pretty good, but again, no S medium, so that's a big no-no. These are the 4 that I have right now that are kind of options. One's right here. Like I said, I feel like we can do slightly better, because like this Aruvu doesn't even have... Well, no, this Aruvu has these skills, which is fine. I'm just greedy because I want a US rating for all of them. This Ines doesn't have enough wit. And I think same with, no, I think this still is fine. And then same with the special, no, special week's fine too. So I'm thinking, let's focus on Aruvu. I'm gonna try maybe 1 or 2 runs, see if I can't get anything good there, which I know is not the biggest sample. But I figure I don't want this to be the exact same as last week with just Aruvu. So we'll see how those go. And then see if we can't get anything from them. And we'll kick it off from there. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. It's felt weird today because it's like, you know, today's for me, it's the second day of like kind of no work. So it felt like a Sunday. So this whole time I was like, oh man, okay, it's nice, but you know, I have to go back to, oh wait, I have a day off tomorrow too. Hell yeah. So 3-day weekends are pretty cool actually, even if you don't do anything. Just the whole mindset of, oh, I have another day that I can just not do anything or like do whatever and don't have to think about work. Isn't that nice? If only the US starts implementing, like, because I know there are some countries that are implementing the 4-day work week, which, I mean, that makes sense. It's like, why is the 5-day work week become kind of the standard? I mean, the 4-day weekday is like, you can just have like, I mean, you're probably sure, I guess the trade-off is you are, well, I don't know. Is it the trade-off that you're working more hours during those like 4 days? Or is it the case that you're still working 8 hours like per usual? Because if it's the latter, then yeah, obviously that's really great. But like, even if it is just like 4 10-hour work days, that's still not terrible in the long term of things. Like what, that would be like, that'd be like an 8 to, it'd be like 7 to 5. Well, I guess that's actually kind of sucky. I don't know the specifics, but all I know is that I've heard countries are starting to implement it, and I know there are some companies in the US that are also doing that, but of course it's definitely not very widespread, you know, given, look at how, even now with remote work becoming slowly not a thing anymore, companies asking employees to return back to the office, and it's just like, even though there are a lot of benefits to having remote work, you know, so it kind of sucks that you know, all the stuff in the pandemic is just like, nope, let's just not do that, because because the managers want to feel important and they want to boss around people in the offices and not actually do any work and micromanage and stuff, and they can't do that in the remote setting. So it's And, oh, hey, here's Anshin. Hello, Anshin. Well, unfortunately, I don't need your services. So. But either way, I'm just going to take my time to enjoy the today and tomorrow. I didn't do anything today. Yesterday was kind of my big stuff doing day. Well, that, but also I should say excuse, but it kind of is an excuse if I have to be honest, is that if you've been following the news recently, if you live here in the kind of, I guess, around this area, the kind of Southern California, sort of downtown LA, sort of, not really that area, but kind of in that vicinity, which is very, very wide range, so I'm not, like, doxing myself or anything, but if you've been kind of following the news, you know that there's been a fire going on right now that's kind of releasing some pretty bad gas, or not gas, some pretty bad fumes in the air. So I've just been like, I should probably stay indoors just for my health. Apparently it's not as bad anymore, and to be fair, like, it's been like this since Wednesday, for what it's worth, so it's still... So, like, and I have been outside since, you know, I think Friday I was out and about and stuff, so it's not like that's the biggest excuse, but I didn't smell anything toxic when I was walking around yesterday. But I definitely did feel like my throat and my kind of chest was kind of feeling a little bit not great. That might have been placebo effect though, because I knew that the fire was burning around, so maybe I was just like, my mind was like, oh, you're breathing in toxic chemicals, when it probably really maybe wasn't. But I know there are areas affected. I don't know, it's interesting because the wind really is, it's just like it's carrying, and depending on the wind is right now is like where it's kind of toxic. I don't think it's that bad in this area right now, but I know in the morning it might have been pretty bad. So even though the weather is really delightful, weather update, it's very wonderful weather, I unfortunately am keeping myself indoors. I think tomorrow, hopefully, if the air quality isn't terrible, I might do a little bit of a nice exploration around, do some hiking. I know I need to get back into that because that was really nice. Get some steps in, experience nature, experience the wonders of the outdoors and all that. Touch some grass, whatever you want to call it. But I definitely need to do more of that. But that'll be the plan for tomorrow. For today, at least, I think, well, by the time the stream ends, it's kind of going to be pretty late. So I'm probably just going to chill a little bit. The other thing I also really need to be doing, not really, but like the one thing that it's been back in my mind, is that since I've kind of figured that I'm going to be moving in a couple of months, that I should probably start working on cleaning around, or cleaning my place a little bit, and start organizing, just to make my life a lot easier. Because let me tell you, you think packing's not... I don't think I have that much... It's like, you don't think you have that much stuff, and it's like, oh, it's not going to be that bad, and then you actually start the packing process, and it's like, oh my god, wait, I had this much stuff? So it's better to get started on that kind of thing, especially since a lot of the stuff I have, like in terms of like clothes and stuff, it's like, I don't really ever use it, so it comes to a thing where it's like, I should really just get rid of it. It's like, keeping it is just kind of a waste at this point. Waste of space, waste of, you know, packing boxes, all that, so I think what I need to do is I kind of need to look at my current wares of stuff and just be like, am I actually using this? You know, it's like the, what is her name, Marie Kondo? The one that, the KonMari method or whatever. It's like, does this bring me joy? Which in some ways is kind of stupid, but also it does kind of make a little bit of sense. And I remember this was before she got really popular. My mom actually had the manga version of the book, surprisingly enough, and so I read a little bit of it. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of interesting, so I learned a little bit about that, but have not applied those principles to my actual life. But maybe I might start doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am pretty, I like to think I'm kind of, I'm not a minimalist or anything, don't get me wrong. Like, I have all my figures, I have I have all the hobbies that I have, I collect manga, stuff, all the stuff. But I don't live too, I guess, I don't buy too much stuff, to be honest, so, like, I don't think I have that much when it comes down to it, and I keep my place pretty clean, so I don't have too much in the way of mess and stuff. But like I said, it's like you think you don't have that much stuff, and then you actually kind of come down to really start packing and all that, and it's just like, oh wait, I actually do have. It's like, where did all these stuff come from? It's like it's hidden in the drawers and all that. It's like you don't normally see it, but you take it out, and all of a sudden it's all out there. So need to start working through all that, but that's a slow process. I mean, like I said, my I don't have to start worrying about that until maybe late July, early August. So for now, I'll just kind of take it slowly, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But that's been the biggest thing in terms of stuff. Otherwise, I have been really, today's just kind of me grinding through English Umamusume, just trying to get the event going. I really am just at this point counting down the number of days until Track Blazer is over. Because taking that long for runs is just really wears down on you after a while. So really wish, really hoping until we get to that point. And I don't know how long it really is, but I feel like we're getting to the end of it it's sooner rather than later, I hope. Speaking of which, I need to check, but I think it's been... Last time I checked, and I'm talking, this is for like Off-Kai Expo, the Umamusume competition there. Last time I checked, I don't think they've released the information for that yet, so I think that might not be out until, honestly, like maybe a few weeks before the event, which might be like... Which now that I think about it, it's coming in a month, so maybe it might be coming out in the next week or two, I hope. I don't know how long it usually takes for that information to be released, because I'm not usually competing those types of things, but I would like to think that they at least announce that information like at least a week before the competition, just so that you can give some time for people to prep, you know? Wouldn't that be nice? So I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm just going to focus on this version of the game, the one that I actually have good support cards in. Because you believe me or not, I do not have any good support cards when it comes to, except for maybe like MLB Kita, which eventually is going to become obsolete. Not soon actually, but like at some point. I'm just going to enjoy having her while I can, and then have to focus on pulling all the other meta support cards in the end. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that's what we call some spicy runs. Okay. I probably need to do a date event here though. Unless I got a nice juicy event. Oh, that's juicy. This is why we check before we dive right into the options. Because you never know what can be good for training here. Now here, that's actually not too bad. Although that's that's not, sorry, that's Yonko. So, yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll do the date event. Let me check. Oh, that's not terrible. Yeah. Oh, look at Yonko being way ahead of everybody else, as per usual. As per usual. Okay, oh, that helps. Bouquet. Okay, I'm not even... Actually, no, I should check. I really should. See, this is why we check, because look at that. I'm prolonging the inevitable of getting to that date event eventually, but we are... Oh, see, look at all the energy that I'm healing right now. Wow, now I don't even need to do it. Yeah, let me just keep doing that, I guess. Keep get Yonko up, because why the hell not? Actually, I shouldn't say why the hell not. I have a good reason why I shouldn't. I do need to get, I think that was Desire up to C, because C is at least the minimum. Okay, please give me a pink factor of the medium. Nope. Okay. Good start. Okay, we have the second inheritance for this, of which we may not get that either. Okay, yeah, oh, sorry, it's Marsh. Marsh is the one who needs to be, get to see eventually, which we still have some time. I really wish she'd show up in, like, you know, either of these juicy trainings. But I think if I at least hit her up here, I still have both of my dreams trainings, right? So we should be good. But that's so good though. But I kind of need to do, well, hold on. Yeah, I kind of need to do this unless, actually, hear me out on this. And oh wait, I already did a data event. Yeah, hear me out. I know this is going to seem crazy because I have already good enough amount of energy, but... Oh wait, that's a horrible idea. It's fine. I'm not going to take advantage of getting the gauge boost from this, but... I have my crazy reasons. I have my crazy reasons for doing this, folks. Okay. Now, yeah, okay, now I need to just focus on the dreams trainings. Which is probably going to be the double speed, unless something went horribly wrong. Something may have gone horribly wrong. Okay, well, I'm still doing the... Still going to do that. ECS. I think that should be... Yeah, that should be enough. That should actually be more than enough. Thanks, Yanko. Okay. We're good there. We got the... we got Ote, so we are juicy. Now we do one more of these. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should have done the stamina one while it was not as bad of a SP loss. But I figure at least with getting 4-5-5 here, it shouldn't be that bad here. I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, we're at 19 DPs. Ooh. And I think I had 2 to begin with, so we have, what, 21 right now? 22, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's good though. I'll take that. Okay, now I just gotta focus on the young stat gains, which, ooh, that's pretty good actually. I'll take that, yeah. I'm really just taking that because the SP game was so much more better. And I definitely need a lot more of that to begin with. Energy sometimes becomes a concern with these summer trainings. Okay, well... Tilly biscuits. Okay, well... I guess we don't have to worry about RNG this time. I don't know why I'm so mad about that. I mean, because I skipped a pretty good training from before for that, but... That's fine. Oh, this is not really that good, though. Big think about this. Okay. Uh, 35. I think I always take the bottom option anyway, even if it's only like 10 speed more. I don't know, something about it feels better in my mind. I'll take as much morsels of stats as I can get. No. Okay. No. Okay. At some point I do need to start using my third data event, and I can do it while even if I have a good amount of energy, because there is that second option that doesn't give you energy, but it gives you good stats. So maybe I might do that if none of these options are really that good. That's pretty good though, so I'll take that. And then Yako is way ahead of everyone else. She's SS while the other two are B. That's how it be sometimes. I didn't mean to make that pun, but that's how it be sometimes. Okay, we got Almond Eye, we got Aruvu, we have Aruvu, she's right here. Okay, in terms of the skill cards, we have all the skills of Yanko, we have, I saw we had Air Groove, we had Shakur, we had Almond Eye. Who's the last one? I feel like, let me look at my deck. Oh yeah, Digital's the last one that we're still waiting on. No rush, we still have plenty of time. Come on, digital. Yeah. Speaking of Umamusume, this kind of I kind of hinted at this yesterday when I was talking about what I did on Friday. But I was surprised that there was a lack of this, like, because I went to round 1 yesterday just to kind of stop by and be like, hey, is there any more Uma like prize figures? And I was surprised that there were like no Uma prize figures where I went, like absolutely 0. Where the last time I went, I think there was like, I mean, I know there were 3. So I was actually kind of surprised about that. Oh, what the heck? The music gone. That was weird. The music just left. But they did actually have the, well, okay, they had the I guess the, not stereotypical, but like the standard like stuff, like, you know, the freaking, they have a lot of free Ren. They had Jujutsu Kaisen. They had One Piece. They had, you know, all the kind of the kind of popular shonen type of shows. What I did find really interesting though is they did have a prize figure of Mugi from K-On! And so that was actually the one that I really tried my best to actually get. Unfortunately, I was not successful this time around. Last time, to be fair, I think last time I spent a lot more money to get, but I did actually get a pretty good haul in terms of the prize figures. But this time around, I was not as successful, and then I kind of just cut my losses before spending too much money. So I did end up spending money to reload my card, but at the end of the day, I was just like, is this really that worth it? I'm like, nah, I gotta just remember, you know, sunk cost fallacy and all that, and just gotta be like, nope, I'm done with this. So that was I was quitting before, cause it was I don't know how best to describe it. It was one of the ones where it's like it was a box, and there was like a kind of a string wire thing that was holding it up. And the idea was you're supposed to use the claw to kind of, I guess, like kind of move the box, like kind of push the box down. Or I don't know if it's like push the box down or pull it or whatever. You're supposed to move it away from like kind of its enclosure with the string and stuff. And I thought it would be really not that bad. Like the first few tries I did it, and I actually made pretty good progress. But then every subsequent try after that, I just could not make any progress in moving the box. So at some point, I just had to be like, okay, this is not working. So I just had to quit while I was ahead. Which, you know, it's that one meme of the guy who's like mining for diamonds, and then he gives up right before he hits like the mother lode. It's like that meme. That's kind of how I feel sometimes, but also it's just like, no, you know, it feels like that in your head, but it actually might be just like it's rock for miles ahead, and you just got to learn to give it up. So that was the fun times there. The other thing I wanted to do was stop by the mall over there, because there's a pretty. It's not the mall, because the mall that the round 1 was in is honestly pretty dead, low key. But there is another mall that like I went to once. Oh, okay, come on, Aruvu. That I went to that was actually pretty had a lot of good stores and stuff. Kind of nice to do some window shopping, walk around. That's the kind of thing I like to do. So I decided to kind of drive over there, and then I immediately left because, my god, the parking situation was fucking bonkers, dude. It was so bad. I think it took me like 20 minutes to try and get in and get out, and it just like it'd be like, okay, nope, we're done. There's too many cars here, and that does not bode well for how many people there might be inside. So I was just like, let's just leave, and that was my day. So that's okay, you know. I had a nice little drive over. It's all that fun stuff. And then after that, I got some boba. So it was a good day overall. Very good day. Very successful, one might say. And I would say that because it was successful. And then I streamed Omori. And then that was my day. And then I stayed up until 2 a.m. for no goddamn reason. Ah, yes, I love when that happens. I don't know why I do that though. It's like, it's really because I don't do anything in particular whenever that happens. I just kind of like sit in my bed, browse through Reddit, Twitter, all that stuff, and I'm just like, okay, okay, I guess I should, well, yeah, I guess, I could sleep now, but I'm not that tired. Let me just keep doing whatever random shit I'm doing, and then it's just like, it ends up becoming 2 a.m. I was like, boy, I'm kind of actually tired now. Maybe I should go to sleep. Nah, and then it's just like a perpetual cycle. I need to be better about that. Also, so this is something I did want to mention. I'm surprised that there was like nothing when it came to. I mean, to be fair, I think most of the like kind of Uma news coming from lives, I think usually happens day 2, right? But I was surprised that like because I was anticipating, like waking up this morning, opening up Twitter, scrolling through all the kind of like the news that they released, and I just saw absolutely nothing, and I was just like, okay, interesting. So that was a bit weird, but yeah, I guess that's fine. It's only day 1, so I guess tonight we'll see if they announce any characters or make more news about like stuff like maybe potential adaptations of manga, anime announcement, that kind of thing. We'll see if any of that comes to trueness comes to light. I don't know. Either way, we'll see. But I don't know. I'm like pretty sure they're gonna announce somebody, but like, given that the lack of characters that they currently have that aren't adapted into playable characters, please give me, please, S. Oh, F dirt. Did it just give me F dirt? Well, this run's over, y'all. Ain't that just a piece of Ain't that just a wash in the park? Oh well. Okay. Well, I'll just do this one just for my fan count, I guess. Even though it's not going to contribute that much. Oh, and I got all the skills too, man. I mean, in terms of rating, this has not been the best run low-key, so I'm not really too miffed about that. But I'm still a little bit disappointed. It really just kills the run if I don't get the S inherit or the S distance. Meanwhile, I somehow get F dirt, despite the fact that I don't even... Who has dirt aptitude in my parents? I don't even remember if there's anybody like that. That's completely random. Sure, I guess she's slightly better at running in dirt. So now she's not going to lose by 28 lengths. She's only going to lose by 26 lengths, That's nice. Okay. Oh man, this is not what I really... Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 off by for good old 858, which I think we've proven time and time again that's not really as important. But it's still nice. But it's not that important. But I'm starting to think that maybe it might be kind of good to push yourself over the top to get to that US rating. So maybe that might be the case here. Yeah. Oh well. What are you? You are my papa. Okay. Oh, and happy Air Shakur for those of you in the English version, because she came out recently, so that's good. I think reading the chapter of her story, the previous stuff, kind of confirmed that it's conflicting, because like I like the idea of the fact that she's like very data oriented as somebody who is kind of working in that field, but also her personality is very abrasive, and I'm not really the hugest fan of that. And I think that just kind of this story kind of confirmed that I'm kind of meh on her. But she's cool, she's a unique character for sure, so I give her that. That doesn't mean I have to like her, but she's unique definitely in a way. She's not like the standard, like kind of a troublemaker character, standard Yankee, I guess, whatever. Do we even have, I guess there are characters like that in Uma in some ways. But there's some nuance to that, right? It's not like just like completely like kind of delinquent sort of mindset. There she is right there. Okay, ooh, spicy beans. Okay. Beans there. You mean the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans. Okay. Now this is not what we're looking for. Now what is it we're looking for? That's a good question. That's a great question. I don't really know. I'm just looking for anything good at this point. Just to be even more mad and just shake my fists at the sky and the clouds and be like, why, God, why would you do this to me? Those types of things. Oh, that's not too bad. Do I risk it for a biscuit? I feel like it could be better. So yes, actually no, it could be slightly better, but I'm not gonna risk it. That's good. And then let's see. Oh, see, like that could be good. Like that could be even better. Told you. Okay, so we're good on. Are we good on? Oh man, that's actually pretty good. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, fortunately, we have 3 dreams trainings for these 3 turns left, so I can't really do that. I mean, I can, but it would be a stupid idea. So, gonna do that so I don't have to worry about the speed. The weight is already decently fine enough. I think more than anything, I should focus on the other 2, which are the stamina and the fuck me, the power. So I think I'll do 1 of each on that. Yes. Yes. Let's, you know what, screw it. One of few times I'm actually gonna do that. Let's screw it. Okay, Now you may be thinking, why the heck did you just do that on power both times instead of doing it on the stamina? Well, because then I can get the bonus on the secondary on stamina rather than guts. Even though guts is actually kind of looking a bit low for my tastes. But again, this one's kind of already pretty whatever, so we'll be fine. Alright. Breeders' Cup Completo. Alright, another run, another questionable. Another questionableness. Yeah, could have been better. Could have definitely been worse, but could have definitely been better. As it describes most of my runs here. Okay, well, let's dive right in. So, here's my thought process. I'm gonna do 1 more run with Aruvu, see if I can't get anything good. If not, I think I'm gonna move on just because I don't want to keep spamming Aruvu runs for the rest of my life with these past 2 streams, so we're just gonna accept that. I'll probably just do more. I keep saying that, but I don't. But like, maybe I might do more runs off stream. I say that, but I'm probably gonna be busy with doing runs on the English side anyway for at least the next day-ish, day and a half. But for now, let me get these, and then we will go from there. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. This ended up being a UA9. Jeez, it really is. Really, the UA9 is like, it's... I mean, that was not even close to US, but like, I think it comes to the fact that the speed was not maxed out. But that's okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna slightly change my mind here. I told myself, I said I was gonna do 1 more Aruvu run. But let's actually pivot gears real quick. First of all, let me think a little bit here. Yeah, okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do instead. Let's do an Ines run. Let's do a couple of Ines runs. Because I think Ines so far is the weakest of my 4 characters that I have for CM. I want to see if I can get something like really good to make up for the fact that she's not even close to being anywhere near the meta. Gotta make up for that fact a little bit there. So with that being said, let's get that going. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I might just pivot over to the English side because I am really a little bit behind when it comes to trying to get to the 1,000,000 points. I still need to do like maybe 5 more runs in Track Blazer, so which is doable, but I think doing a little bit of it on stream is gonna help for sure. So I think, we'll pivot over to the different side of things, and then see how that goes. Okay. Ines Fujin, who I've also been grinding runs for on the Track Blazer side, so I've just been doing nothing but Ines runs. Which is honestly just to grind out fans for her title. I think that's the biggest reason why I've been doing that. Yes. Please give me the date event. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Date event, question mark? Well, this will help. Date event? Oh. Yeah, sure. Date event? I ask as I continually try and do ones with, events with her. Nope. Okay, well, maybe. Probably not, though, considering that this is happening right now. Yeah, okay. Date event? There we go. Okay. Good to have that early on. And not, like, in the middle of, like, Classic Year or something. Which has happened before. I think the latest I've gotten that was, like... That was on stream, on one of the streams. I think I got that, like... late October of Classic Year was the first time that she actually showed up. I think that something went horribly wrong there. Not like I didn't like ever talk to her or anything, or like do an event with her, or like a training with her, because I did, so I don't know what happened. I think it was just terribly terrible RNG. I'll take the speed. Okay, I don't think... Well, hold on. Yeah, unless I can get, oh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I was gonna say, unless I can get, like, a hint with Yonko, I can't get her up to Rainbow. Yeah, I'm so close. Ah, that's... Well, maybe she might show up here. Nope. Okay, that's... Oh, that's really close. That's unfortunate, but also, that's fine, I guess. But still, kind of sucks. Oh, why couldn't you show up literally a turn earlier? Oh my god, it's so... my favorite. I love when that happens. Oh, and also, wait, hold on. I actually screwed up. I was not paying attention to Espa over here, so she's not going to be... Okay, that's fine. This not the good start anyway, so we'll just pretend that never happened. Alright, we're going to do an Ines run. I think that's probably going to be... because she is the weakest character I have right now, so I think I want to try and build her up just to make up for the fact that she's not necessarily the most meta. What happened to... Where did... Oh. Alright, there was a thing that I have on my floor here that disappeared. But yeah, let's start getting some Ines runs in. This is the first one we're going to do, so let's see if we can't get at least the US anything good going. Let's see how that goes. Alright. BC Turf. Oh. Let's, just gonna bring Casino Drive in there. Get her out of the way. Also, yeah, I did hear Casino Drive, or I guess Aimi was the special guest that they brought on for day one of the live. So that's pretty neat. You know, I don't think she does she sing in Uma in America? I don't remember. I don't think so. I guess it doesn't really matter though. You know, they can just include her anyway. It's not like she has to be excluded from her or anything. But like, yeah, I guess she can sing any of the songs. Really, it's not like they gatekeeper from doing that. That's pretty neat. Really hoping they announce something for future tour dates tomorrow. I think that's the minimum of what I'm hoping for. I mean, the new Uma would be great and all, but like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's whatever. But I think with the whole fact of them advertising this to be the world tour, that kind of hoping that they go outside of Japan for some of these concerts, you know, that would be kind of nice. That was a 2% failure. Excuse me? Excuse me? That was a 2% chance of failure. What is this? My goodness. Okay. In fact, wait, how was that a 2% chance of... That is actually amazing, because I had like 50... You see, I have 52 health right now, or 52 energy. She's not even saying any of her tired dialogue here. She's like perfectly normal, and somehow I don't know how she failed that. It's actually kind of amazing. That was a miracle right there, but like in the worst sense. Okay, I need to, again, keep an eye out on Espo. This is the same problem I occurred last time. I'm gonna hold off until the last minute, maybe? We'll see whether or not... I don't have my data event right. Yep, no. Did not get as lucky this time around. Okay. I'm big thinking. Yeah. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, well, Shakur's already good, so that's kind of crazy. Okay. Once again, somehow we put in the exact same situation as last time, where Yonko is somehow... Okay, well, thanks to the date event, that's really helpful. Where somehow Yonko is barely not friendship training eligible, so... Just gonna have to live with the fact that we only have 1 instead of 2 this time. Like last time, except this time, at least everybody is gonna get to the minimum rating required. I'm not completely screwed from the start. We'll give some speed. Yeah. Okay, well, that's not the best start. But I've had really good starts that end up fizzling out in the end anyway, so like I think Special Week is a great example of one that, you know, I thought was terrible for like the first 2 years, and then suddenly that last year just kind of everything clicked into place and I somehow got US 1. Yeah, that was crazy. Still don't know how that happened. But that is that's fine, you know, we don't have to. But I think that's really just more of a miracle run that happened than anything. I'm not expecting that to happen. I just want, whenever, like, if I do at least have 2 good years, I'm hoping that at least the 3rd year gets something good. It just feels like usually it isn't. Or maybe my expectations are too high. But either way, still too early to tell, so we will just continue with our trainings. Do we have the date event yet? We do. Okay, yeah, I was like, of course we do. Yeah, we got, like, I think the second to last turn. So that was my fault for not remembering. Ooh, that's a nice spicy training. Okay, that's also, yeah, that's pretty spicy. We'll take that. And spicy meatball. I always forget what this one is. Okay, I'll take the guts. And I'll take those 2. Once again, Espo falling behind everybody else. I don't really like any of my options here. This might be actually a good time to do this. Even though I know I have a decent amount of energy, so it's kind of a little bit of a waste there. But I just think I'd rather get that over with. And like my other options were not good anyway, so yeah. There we go. Now everyone's meet the minimum. Also, the new vomit scenario is going to be coming out pretty soon, right? In like maybe, I don't know the exact date, but it is coming out soon, so that's exciting. Get back to the whole dynamic of not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this scenario, the Breeders' Cup one. I did feel like I got to a pretty good point where I've actually figured out how to do it. So it's going to be kind of a little bit of another transition where I'm like, dang, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this one, and hopefully I can do it well. Unlike the onsen, which I felt like I never really got a good grasp of. So we'll see how these how it plays out, and I'll just wait for the guides. In the meantime, I'll probably end up streaming anyway, even before I understand stuff, and then I'll just be bumbling through everything and be like, oh, how do I do this? I don't understand this. What am I doing here? I don't get it. And then we'll figure it out together, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll take that long, but it'll definitely. Because it also depends on when it comes out. I might see, depending on when it comes out. Is if it comes out like early in the week, I might not do a stream until like maybe a Wednesday or something. But if it does come out like a Thursday, Friday, even if it comes out like a Saturday, maybe that'd be kind of interesting. Either way, I think whenever it comes out, it's gonna be like the first few days of kind of all that shenanigans. So, really, sorry for doing that. I'm just like, uh-oh, wait, hold on. Oh my, I'm starting to get on my folder phone here. There's an issue here where like a bit of a screen tear on this side. Not the best thing. Sorry, I'm just like noticing like a huge bubble forming there, and that's probably not good. Uh-oh. I'll have to look into that. Anyway. I mean, obviously y'all can't see it, but yeah. Oh yeah, see, there's like a thing forming right there. No. Interesting. Well, it's a good thing I don't really use this. I don't really use the folded out version of this phone, to be quite honest. Like, I really only use it like maybe like once or twice a day, to be quite frank. And it's really just if I want to like read manga and stuff. It's really nice just to have the bigger screen. Because when I play this game off stream, I usually don't have it folded out like this because it's a little bit more inconvenient. Oh wow, that is not going away. Oh. I mean, here, I wish I could describe it. It's not obtrusive or anything. I can still see this little area here. It just more is like kind of like it's like slightly off colored. But I think it is the thing where it's like the screen, because like if I like press into it like this and just like pretend like it's an air bubble, I can just like kind of do, and then it kind of disappears. So I don't know. I don't know. That's slightly concerning. I do have pretty good protections on this phone, given that the last time I had a foldable phone, I dropped it on the hinge and broke it. So like I was kind of worried, and so I have a pretty good protection plan on this. So maybe I might look into that and see if I can get that fixed, because that could turn into something that might be a pretty big problem down the road. Now it's fine, but I think maybe in a couple of months that could be a huge issue. So I'll have to make a mental note of that, because that could be bad. And you hoosers. Because whenever I stream and whenever I'm playing this game on stream, I usually just look at my computer screen instead of the actual phone here. So it only took me like just now until I noticed, because I accidentally like let out a huge glob of spit on my phone. I'm like, oh, gross. And then I look at the top of my screen, I'm like, oh, what is that? And the game crashed. Ooh, it's been a while since this has happened on the Japanese side. Let me redo that real quick. All good. Not the hugest deal, just kind of a slight annoyance. I will say that this has happened a lot more before. Like, I think like this was like a couple of years down the road in the game, like maybe 3 years ago. The crashes were like a much more common occurrence. It feels like it doesn't really happen. It only happens like maybe like once every so often, like maybe once a week, if anything, so luckily it's not a huge problem anymore. But yeah, it is, and also, oh my god, these are terrible. Oh man, I'm not in a good situation here, because like, if I guess I could do a Dreams, and that honestly might be my best option, but then I use a Dreams this early. But I think I have to do it, because like, if I do the date event, you see that I only have 2 gauge spaces, so that's not going to take full advantage of that. So I'm just going to use that instead. Yeah, sometimes the date event, or not date event, sometimes the, oh, see, what is this? Dude, this is terrible. Okay. See, now the date event makes sense, because now I can fill up 3 gauges at once, and have Yonko ready, and then hopefully I actually get something good this time around, when it comes to any of the trainings here. No, oh my goodness, wow, this is terrible. Okay. I feel like I kind of have to do one of these because, like, gotta get one of these gauges up, but that's words cannot describe how bad that is. Like, this is actually fine. Like, that, it's not amazing, but at least it's, like, good. The other ones were just, like, absolutely horrendous. That was just a whole string of bad luck right there. Coupled with the fact that I got that 2% failure from, I think, like, was it the... That was the first run, to be honest, so the run that we never speak of. And of course I'm not going to get the S medium, because of course not. I think my luck in this game is starting to run out. I know I've had some pretty damn good luck over the last few weeks. It's starting to slowly come crashing down, which I should have taken full advantage of it before when it happened. But such is life. No. What are you again? I always forget. Yeah, I'll take the speed. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna get a 4-5-5 here. Oh, that's actually really good. I don't know if I'm gonna get 4. Yeah, it's actually not looking well. Hold on. If I get Yonko's definitely gonna get up to at least an A. I'm just more worried that then I still need one more of the characters there to level up, so that then I can get the what is required for 4-5-5. But I guess we'll hopefully get some good. I'm like, how many runs do we have left? Well, that's gonna go to Espo, yeah. So that's, I think it's already over, yeah, because I only have 2 turns left. So Rippo that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If I had like one more turn, or if like one of those if that gauge ended up going to the other character instead, who I didn't know who that was. Who is my other character right now in my team? Marsh. If it went to Marsh instead, yeah, that would have been good, but I know that's not how that works in the generally speaking when it gives the gauges, so unfortunately it was not meant to be. Oh well. No 4-5-5 for you, boy. Excellent. Okay. 15. Yeah, I think I need like 17 probably, so I'll give me like 18 right now. That is correct. Okay. Well, pepperoni. I'm gonna still continue this run because I think that special week run taught me that things can still somehow turn around, but it's a low chance. I'm not holding out too much hope for that. Plus the fact that I still need it. I guess here's the thing: if I don't get S medium in the next inheritance, I think I'm just gonna cut my losses because I don't want to really waste too much time when it comes to, because I'm not even gonna get much fans anyway, so not really worth my time here. Oh man, I made an oopsies. I don't have enough energy. Okay, ooh, actually, that's not too bad. Somehow the game saved my butts from imminent doom. Okay, yeah? And then I might do a date event here, yeah, definitely. I think I'm on my third one, so that's gonna give me maximum energy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Nice. 10, yeah, wait, okay. Alright. Alright. What? No. What are you again? Okay. I'll take the energy. Somebody's driving like an insane person outside. I'm here the friggin' engine. Okay. Yes. Get Marsh up to level A. Not that that matters right now, but I'll take the level boost, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. Japan Cup. Alright, so Taketh Kinen, which I get again, I still don't love doing the BC turf route because it makes me do the Taketh Kinen, which is like the last race before that cycle of turns ends. I've always felt like that was just a little bit, it's just made it a little bit inflexible when it comes to kind of working around stuff, so I would like to at least have my last turn be kind of controllable rather than having kind of the race there. If that makes any sense, I don't know, but there's kind of the reasoning there. Dreams. Okay, once again, somehow I have two characters who are like 1 gauge boost away from leveling up. Which this time around, I don't think it's that bad. I think only a couple more turns until we see whether this run is on its last it's really on life support right now at this point. But it really is to see whether or not we can continue with putting Ines through all of this good training, all of the good kush. Alright. Oh, that's a good start. 20, yeah. Yes. Okay. Ooh. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, maybe things are slowly turning. I kind of doubt it. Okay, I am Kuru. Wait, what am I? I am Kuru. What the heck was that title? You are Kuru. Oh, you're a crewmate. I'm a crewmate? What is this? What is? I'm trying to remember the context of this Neo Universe support card is. I know it's a story. I just don't remember which story it was. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. There's 5 years worth of stories that I've kind of skimmed through that I don't really have too much good memories of for the most part, unless they're like really crazy stuff. You know, you gotta really stand out if you wanna live in my memories, live in my rent-free in my head, or you just gotta be really stupidly funny in some way. One of those things. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Are we gonna continue with this run? Please, S medium. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I guess we're continuing. I guess somehow the life support continues. We are fine with paying for more life support for this run. That's fine. Okay. Not that I think it's really that good, honestly. But that special week run, I think, has validated the fact that I really should just continue with these runs, just because you never really know what's going to happen. Okay, At this rate, I don't think we're going to get 858, which is fine. Oh. Maybe? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Your boy might be cooked? No, there's no way. I need to do 1, 2, 3. I need to level up 4 more times. There's absolutely no way that's going to happen. Especially since I have to do dreams now, so yeah, that's 100% not going to happen now. Okay. Yeah, because I think I'm going to be... See, this is why I don't like doing the Takazuka Kinen, because, like, that last turn is, like, going to be really... Would be really nice to have kind of that last minute kind of, the level ups. But, like, even if you, for example, like here, if I had Yonko full, like, with 3 gauges ready to go, like, it's not going to do that. It's not going to level it up for me if I do a race. Like, that really just puts me in a pickle where I have to have everything ready by the time that's over. And that's just really kind of annoying for me. Just a little bit of annoyance when it comes down to it. But I guess there's still kind of a shot if we can get crazy with these last 8 turns. So we'll just have to see how these next 10 or so minutes, I don't know how long it's actually going to take, let's say 10 or more minutes until this run is complete. Probably not, it's probably only like 15 minutes. No, I don't think it's going to take that long. If I really think about it, how long do these runs usually take? Like, it's not like Manta level, so it's like it's not going to be like that crazy. I'd say like 10 to 15 minutes. I think that's we'll set a timer starting now, so 7:10, and we'll see how far we can go, or how long it takes until I get to the end of this run. Normal. I'm not going to speedrun or try to do like any kind of crazy moves or anything. I'm just going to do the usual thing of what I'm doing, which... Oh, that's not good, so let's start with that, I guess. Okay, that's actually not good either. What the heck? Do I risk it for a biscuit? I think the answer is yes. Because boy howdy, that could be better. Don't get me wrong, it could be way worse. I definitely recognize that could be way worse. But also, it could be better, and given the fact that I still have a lot of turns left, I'm gonna take the chance here. Take a maybe not so calculated risk. A risky risk, as they say. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm looking for there. That's what we want to see for the non-dreams trainings turns. Yeah, that's decent enough. I can't be too picky. That's not what I meant to do, but actually it kind of worked out, question mark? Okay, oh, speaking of working out. Okay, so the weight is actually good now, surprisingly. Once again... You know what? Actually, hold on. This is actually also somehow turning into a decently good run. How the hell is this happening? I don't know. This happened. What is... I don't even think we had some necessarily amazing last 8 turns, but like with the last kind of couple of turns that have happened. But apparently we have, for some reason. Look at that. That's actually good. Well, it's too bad I have to do dreams here, but not really too bad, but like, wow. Okay, let me big think here. Okay, so we do that. 1397. And then I do power for, I think, the last... Yeah, power for the last one for sure. Okay. And then I should have enough in terms of all the bonuses, although I didn't get all the date events, so that may play a little bit of a role into that. But either way, I should still have enough, hopefully, to come close to max, if not max out the speed side of things. I mean, the speed already, in terms of max, I mean, it's only like 2150-ish, so not like 2200 with some of the other inheritances that I've been doing. Alright, so with that, let us see just how this run turned out. This run that was pretty much on life support for pretty much the entire time, honestly. From the beginning onward. Okay, well... 2151, 50... See, that's actually pretty decent, low-key, high-key, right? Like, we got pretty close to all the stats that I needed. It was kind of crazy. Well, let's see in terms of rating how well it did, because that's also kind of going to be a thing. And maybe this one might actually be the one. Who knows? Well, I guess we will know. And by the way, that only took 5 minutes, so I greatly overestimated how long it would take. Yeah, because these ones usually only take, like, I guess, like, if I'm doing it off-stream, it's, like, maybe, like, 15, 20 minutes? Maybe, like, well, 20 minutes. On-stream, it's more, like, kind of 30-ish, maybe even veering into 40 minutes, but... because I'm doing some shenanigans with, being distracted and stuff. But definitely way better than what's going on in the current state of the English game, so... I say that, and I'm still thinking about moving over there as soon as this is done, if we get a good Uma here, so... TBD on all that. Don't think we got all the skills we needed. I have quite a bit of skill points left, and it looks like I've already gotten all of the gold skills here, so... Don't really think that's good in terms of the skills. That didn't really show up. No. Yeah, wait, actually though, it's getting to the point where I'm just taking... oh, I must take groundwork. Jeez, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, medium, perfect. Okay. Somehow that all worked out. Okay, moment of truth as soon as this is done. Moment of truth. Yeah, I definitely did get all the skills. I think you saw I only had 2 options there at the end. US. How did that happen? I don't know. I don't know how that happened with all the shenanigans with all that, but that actually is good. So I will take that for CM. Cool. Okay, so honestly, if I look at what we got here in terms of all the stuff, like now I can make this into carrot here. I'll take this one instead of the one I have right now. Because this one definitely has a better wit rating that I'm more comfortable with. So it would be that, it would be this Ines, it would be this Still in Love, and then it would be this Admire Groove, and then maybe this Special Week. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze real quick. Bless me. Okay, so that's good. I think we're actually good. So now the question is, do I move on to another if I move on to the other version of the game, so I can just grind out event points there, because that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. I want to do. So let's do that. Yeah, look at that. We have two days. We have 2-ish days until the CM begins, and I think we're in pretty good shape. Of course, I can still definitely do some last minute kind of perfection grinding and all that stuff, but I think we're good. So let's just chat real quick. I'm not gonna end the stream because we're only like an hour in. That's, even for me, that's way too short. Let me change the title so it's not misleading. Grinding that event. Oh boy, I love. I've already done I love grinding. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, we are not doing Champions Meeting stuff, so I'm just going to remove that tag. Okay. So let's move on to the English version of the game. I tell myself that I really don't, or like, every time I do a stream of this, I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this ever again. And then I end up somehow going back to it. But we will do that. These are going to be super casual, mind you. I don't necessarily have... I played this version of the game a lot more casually now. Like, I barely log into the game, if any. I barely play unless there's like an event going on. So I've just been kind of on a huge grind with that. Oh wow, we move on from winning ticket to winning ticket. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, I don't have very good support cards here. So, and we actually have about 1.5 days until this event is over. I only need really 300k more event points because I think there's still, this one was giving me 9,000 points, so that's going to get me to 701k. So I only need 300,000k to get all the rewards here, which is kind of my goal right now. So we will we'll start the grinding there. Ooh, new story. No, not a voicemail. Oh, I'm sorry for her dad. Oh, Sweepy, yeah, you freaking gremlin, you. Anyway, let's do... A little bit of me also kind of wants to do, because there are a few characters that I have that I still haven't done any runs for. Like, I got Manhattan Cafe, and Satono Diamond. And I kind of want to do them just to kind of have one run of them, like a copy that I can use for my Teen Trials team and just kind of grind out their affinity. But I think for now I'll stick with Tried and True. And we'll just keep going. We'll just keep getting Ines up to speed. I will use this kind of cursed deck, but not really. And let's put her through. Let's put her through hell, I guess. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Let's. Oh shoot! No, shorten. Not please shorten. Make it a little bit shorter so that it's not like an hour, maybe. Although, with the way that I'm playing this on stream, this is definitely going to take at least an hour to go through. But it's something, I guess. God, can I tell y'all how much I don't like Track Blazer? Because I think if you've been watching my streams, you already know how much I just do not like this scenario, and I am so ready for the next one, which is Grand Life. Granted, that also has its own issues, but it's not 40-minute long issue. It's more just RNG issue, which is fine because like if I mean, you can just do runs more quickly, and that's I'll take it. Like even this boy here has its own RNG issues with the shops and stuff. So that's the whole point of this game, honestly, is that this game is heavily RNG based, not even just with the gachas. So there's a little bit of a not disconnect per se, but a little bit of expectations where it's like you just gotta live with the fact that it's all just it's this whole game is a gotcha. Well, gotta live with it to interact with your cute anime horse girl waifus. I was like, should I say it? Should I not say it? And then I cringed after I said it, so I don't know if it was worth it. Alright, oh boy, what is this? I might just take a rest here. And I technically do not play this scenario optimally, because if I really wanted to play this optimally, I would just put her through race after race after race and just like kind of ignore all of the like complaining she's doing. Or like, yeah, she, as in like any of the horses that you're training. But I always feel kind of bad, and I know that's a really stupid thing to say, but like, I kind of feel bad just putting them through so many races, hearing them complain about the race, and then like going through the skin troubles, doing those events, and having that show up all the time, and it's just like, man, yeah, I guess you can take a little bit of a break every now and then, even though I know resting in this scenario is just the worst idea. I still do it anyway, because it's like, well, you know, I want to give you a break. So that's why I feel like I'm that plus the amount of support cards I don't have right now is the reason why I think I'm capped at S+ right now, in terms of the runs I've been able to do. And I acknowledge that, you know, I think it's real. I think the biggest reason honestly is the support card side of things. Like, I don't have great support cards, but I at least do have like MLB Kita-san, which I know is not optimal for the scenario, given that she doesn't have a big race bonus. Okay, well, that was only 12%, Ines. Come on, let's get it together. So do not take what I'm doing as sort of the optimal way of doing this, because it's definitely not. Just know that I have at least some empathy for my horses, so I'm just like, or my Umas, so I just don't. I'm just gonna put her through at least the toughest schedule that I can, while still having some breaks. So with that being said, now that we have this, let's put her schedule in place that I have pre-saved here. Which if you see here, yeah, again, like, right, like, there is definitely more opportunity for races in between these areas. But I figured this is kind of the kind of compromise between, I still have a lot of races, but it's also just like, at least I have some time to kind of recuperate and not run her through the ground, that kind of thing. Oh shit, see, in that case, I probably shouldn't have rested, but I'm doing it anyway, because screw you. And also because I do want to at least get some trainings in place here, so I can get these support cards close to friendship training. Okay. No, do not. Okay, well, that's not what you want to see. Before I do this race always gives me a little bit of a hard time. I'm just gonna give her angling and scheming and see if that helps a little bit with her getting first. But I fully expect her to take a couple of retries here. I don't know what it... And the game crashed? The game crashed. What a good sign. That's a very good sign right there. Yeah, I will say the English version has been crashing a little bit more often than I'd like for it to do, so that's a little bit of a problem. But definitely not to the extent of what it was when I was playing this game on JP, like a couple of years back. That was pretty bad. But it has happened a lot more often, unfortunately. See, look at this shit. What the hell is this shit, brother? Okay. Okay, I love using my clocks. There we go. Oh, the item shop. I don't think I've even touched the item shop yet, which is stupid on my part. Let's look into that right now, see what we got. No, not yet. I would like to look at my item shop. Ooh, What the heck? I started with this shit? Yo, this is actually kind of a really good start for an item shop. Okay. Now we'll do the race. Against Nishino Flower. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Win against this child. Okay. It's time to beat up children. Never mind. No, I don't want you. I want the bottom option. And gamble on that. Yeah, you're gonna be tired for a long time, Minus. Deal with it. Wait. No, okay. I don't know why I thought I had a notebook or something there for a second. Yeah. See, this is the thing where it's like, yeah, you know, then I might do like a... Then it might be a thing of... Optimally would be the thing of, you know, maybe use this good luck charm. And then do this. So that then you can get your some of your support cards up there. That's the sole reason. I mean, the stat gain is nothing, which is absolutely fair. I'm gonna do that. Hope that I don't get overweight. Thank you. And then go race in Saudi Arabia, because why not? In that race. Win next time too. Ooh, we're getting some pretty good item luck so far this early in this run. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, did I get new items from the item shop? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Out of these, I think, really the manuals, this cupcake, and the ankle weights. That's probably the thing I need to go for right now. But luckily, I have one more race, so I can get some more points. Exchange points for items that you use for your trainings. And then it's a whole cycle. A whole negative cycle. Negative, positive, I don't know. Depends on your definition. Depends on your viewpoint, I guess. Now she has no energy. And now she's susceptible to race fatigue, even if I don't have her continually do races. Yes, and then I guess not enough for that yet. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna do something that's kind of crazy. It's called, I'm gonna use this. It's two birds with one stone. I get good training, and I get both of those Tachyon and Kita to be closer to optimal. Okay, racing off against Narita Brain. The brain can't be handled. Turns out, Alan, turns out the brain is not so smart after all, huh? That was a multi-layered reference. Not yet. First, let me get... Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough points for that. I'll still take that. I know that energy drinks are not technically the most optimal things to get, but I usually like getting them anyway. Just because of reasons. Because of reasons and things. It's nice to have an extra 20 energy in my gauge boost there. Or not gauge, what am I saying? In my energy bar. Okay, sure. I'm gonna risk it again. Okay, I know the risk is like only like 10% chance to get. Isn't there like, yeah, it's something like 10% chance of getting overweight. So, not the worst chances. But you see how I failed like a 2% training? Like it's possible. So. I'd rather not if I don't have to, but in those cases I did have to, or I didn't have to, but it felt like I needed to, so... Energy is at a premium in this scenario, in a lot of scenarios, but this one especially. Well, biscuits. Okay. We have 4 more clocks, it's fine. Unless... Okay, good. We gotta save those clocks for like the long races, like the Kikasho and the Tennosho Spring. Those are the big ones. Those are the toughies. Oh, thank you for the empowering microphone, or megaphone, or the whatever those things are. Yeah, the item RNG in this run so far is actually pretty good, although key speaking. Although, if I have to complain, I wish there were slightly more healing items, but that's not the biggest priority, so I can deal with those later when see, there we go, buy the 20. I'll take that later, but in the meantime, let me get these things, I guess. Okay. Let's see, we got some couple of guts things here. Do I have a race in the next 3? Yeah, I'm not gonna race. Shut up. Don't worry about it. Okay, I do. So, big thinking, big thinking, big thinking. See, again, in this scenario, the technically optimal thing to do would not be the train and to be using this. So I guess, you know, let's be optimal. Let's change up the strategy a little bit. Force Ines to trying to power through all this because she can, using the power of God and anime through the good luck charm. That's why it's God, and then anime because it's anime girls. See, I'm not just randomly quoting Vine quotes. I'm actually making it only when it makes sense. This would be a good time to do. Yeah, I mean, I know this is only an OP race, but like it's a race and it gives me event points or like the points for the shop. When in doubt, go for that. And I got a mood up. There we go. Hold on, before we do that, I think, yeah, the gut stuff was about to expire, so that's good that I took that. And then, okay. Look at that. Look at us go. Look at me go now. Against Meijiro Bright for some reason in the mile race. Does she even have mile aptitude? I thought she didn't. What? That's random. It can be an easy race, I guess. Yes, 16th place. Yeah, no shit. What? Is she have mile aptitude? Okay, well I guess she has C mile. Okay, that's not too bad, but definitely not like A or even B. So. Okay, 15-15 to Guts and Wits. Thank you. I've used that card so many times I memorized it. Alright, my Ines is getting smarter and smarter every day. I'd love to see it. Okay. Let's see, who's not... Okay, so... The other thing that I think... We haven't had a carrot barbecue set yet. I mean... Ayabe is not looking great. I think my 2 wit cards are pretty close, and then we have, I don't know where Kita is, but I think she's also kind of close, if not there. Let's see, what do we have? I don't have my... This actually might be a time for me to use... to rest here. I know you may be thinking that's crazy. I'm just gonna rest. Okay. Oh, look at that, and I get more energy. Look at that. I'll work down the end. Okay. Oh, Kita is actually not there. Okay, she's close though. Decisions. If I do this... Yeah, let's do this. Because then, yeah, Kita gets good, and then we get Ayabe closer. And then, I know I should have probably done a race there, but the training's worked out a little bit better. And I think the biggest priority is try and get everybody to friendship training by the time the summer training rolls out, so... Oh, look at that. Damn. Again, would definitely like some healing items, especially now that the summer training's about to start. I know I think I didn't take the, one of the Vita energies there, which is gonna maybe come back to haunt me, but that was only like 20 energy anyway, so... Yeah. Ooh, carrots. Hold on. I'm not gonna have enough for that, I think, but... Yeah, I don't. Okay, well, I'll save that for next time. Okay, we're good on the megaphones, which is always a good thing. Alright, Satsuki Show, here we go. Hey, look, it's the newest available Uma, who for some reason still doesn't have a race outfit here. I know, that is kind of crazy. I think it takes a little bit for it to get updated. Because I think that was also the case in the JP side, where it was just not updated for however long. And it was just kind of a weird, jarring experience. It's okay, it's an alternate universe. Okay, what do we got? Okay, see, in this these are nice when I have enough, when I'm not struggling with shop coins, but right now I am, so I'm gonna skip that for now. Actually, hold on, I should probably do these instead. These are about to expire, and now I'm actually holding the max of the Empowering Megaphone, which is great. Do I have... I do, but I don't want to use that yet. I'm gonna actually rest here. Okay, and I get energy here. Sweet babies. Which I'm gonna use in the next 2 turns here, but that's okay. El Condor Pasta. Okay, well, Ines is doing pretty well. She hasn't, other than that debut, or other than that, like, first race where she got, like, 16th for whatever reason. Doing pretty good. Living large. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the Ayabe friendship. Okay, you speed ankle weights, carrots, actually. Yeah, at this point I should probably go for the carrots. Okay, Ayabe is the only one I think actually maybe the carrots wasn't worth it because Ayabe was the only one. But that's fine. Okay, so now I have power manual. Alright, let's go to the 1 or 2 races that the IRL Ines actually won, which is the Tokyo Yushu and the Nippon Derby. Wow. Just like real life, Taishin didn't win. Rip Taishin. Okay, well the power megaphone's nice, but I already have the max, so... Again, would really like more energy healing items rather than anything like this one. Not that one. No, I should save up my stuff for these 2. Actually, hold on. I won't be able to. Okay, well... I think my thinking is... Here's the thing, I could do a race right now, and then risk all the good stuff there. All the good kush. I might actually do... No, that's a 20 for that's really... Okay, I was like, that's really iffy too, though. Okay, sure, I'll take another energy healing item. Or energy healing event. Takarazuka Kinen, featuring good old Machikane Tan Hoiza. Machi-tan Tan Hoiza. Please. It's been 25 every single... Hey, I finally got the bitter juice. There we go. Except, oh, I don't have enough points for a lot of stuff here. But, well, I mean, that's a priority, I think, 100%. But, let's see what else we have in this shop so far. Oh, there's a whistle. What? Dude. Why do I have so many empowering megaphones? This is like the 8th one I've seen so far. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool, but, like... I don't really need that many. Okay, hold on. How many? I have 3 ankle speed, 1 power. I need a guts, but I don't have that in here right now, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we'll take that. And then I guess I'll take a power manual. So I don't have enough for the reset whistle for now, but that's alright. Okay. Okay. So, empowered megaphone. And, oh yeah, the berry cupcake. Which I know is kind of a waste because it's only going to give me 1 instead of 2, but it's something. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Oh, that's actually good. Got zinc weight on that. And I think that actually should be enough for Ayabe, so... Unfortunately, we did not get the double because I didn't get Ayabe done in time, but... That's still good. Okay. Oh. Hibbity hobbity. Kita, why are you over here? Why aren't you over with your friend? NTR. I'll take it. Yeah, these summer trainings are essential in this scenario. Like, if you don't get any good RNG here, it's Jover. But luckily, I think we're decently okay for the most part. I mean, it could be way better, yes, but like, it could also be way worse, like, is the thing. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Now that is what we call the good kush. So that's gonna get us to 600. Damn. Good shit. Okay, cool. Before we do the races here, I'm gonna reevaluate some of my skills here. I know I have Kikasho coming up, so I might do the gold recovery here. And then I don't have enough points either way, so okay. I don't have Frontrunner Savvy, which is fine. Maybe eventually it'll come up. I mean, I don't have Ground Org either, so like... And I didn't bring a Falco in, so... Unless I somehow get it magically, it's probably not going to happen. But I'm not building this Ines for a competitive setting at all. If I was, I would definitely be bringing in Falco instead. But as it is right now, I'm bringing just the 2 Guts cards just because I want to get as high of a rating as possible. I think that's probably the best way of doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna, yeah, I was gonna say these are about to expire, so... Oh, off by 2, that's unfortunate, okay. Okay, all comers, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll show you somebody who comes all the time. Oh, by the way, I should hide this. I realize I've had that on for a while. I'm like, that's not applicable here anymore. God, if somebody somehow is able to get it, there's no way in hell, unless you're hacking, that you get a US rating in this game, in this current version right now. That would be insane. Like even like anything above a UG, like a UF or something, that's just hacking. There's no way. There's no way in hell, given that there's no like kind of the limit break concept isn't in the game yet. Like there's no way. I think even if you put 1200 for all the stats, there's only so much of a max that there is. Okay, so I'm actually gonna rest here, and I know what you're thinking. What? Actually, no, don't rest. Hold on. No. We'll do this instead. Let me think. Because resting does feel like it's a waste. And at least, even if the trainings there are not the best in terms of stat gain, at least it's something. So I figure, when in doubt, go for that instead. Look at that, we got the triple crown, easy. Another win against Narita Brain. Who does she think she is? I am. Okay, reevaluate the shop real quick. Cupcake. I don't really think I need the motivating megaphone because you saw the amount of empowering megaphones I got, which was kind of crazy. Watches that just completely disappears though, and like we get absolutely none of that for the next year and a half coming up. That would be pretty apt, honestly. But I'm not gonna jinx that, so you know, just go knock on wood over there. Hold on, it's really random thought. World Cup's going on right now. Let me how's that going? How the match is going? Oh, Tot. Wow, Ecuador is not doing good, y'all. Well, I've seen people say Ecuador is like a dark horse to make it pretty far, but they just tied against Curacao 0-0. Curaçao's one of the worst teams in the tournament, so that's not good. That's really, yeesh, yikes. Oh, Curaçao's goalkeeper ties Howard's World Cup save record in draw. Ah, okay, wow. That's cool, I guess. Okay. And then Tunisia and Japan play later. Yeah. I realized I didn't talk about this yesterday because obviously I was busy playing Omori, but yeah, the watch party that I went to on Thursday for Korea versus Mexico in Koreatown, fucking insane. It was so many people. Oh shoot, no, come on. The first thing I will mention about that is I was surprised at the amount of Mexican people or Mexican fans. I guess one of both really, but like Mexican fans that were there. It really honestly felt like it was more like 2/3 Mexico fans and then 1/3 Korean fans in that crowd. And I actually might be like kind of understating it a little bit. It actually might be even more of a ratio for Mexico. It was crazy. And I got there. The other thing about that was I think the area opened like 10 a.m. and this was for a 6 p.m. game, mind you. And I was actually thinking, you know, well, maybe I'll get there a little bit earlier just so I can get a good seat. So I left work, I think, like 2 p.m. So I actually left a little earlier. Got there like 3-ish. It was packed. Like, it was so many. And I was like, oh, shit, I fucked up. There's no way I can find a seat that has, like, a good vantage view of, like, the 2 screens. And I think the planners did not probably expect there to be that many fans. They probably thought, oh, it's probably just gonna be like, you know, like, sure, they put it in a bigger location, but I don't think they expected it to be like crazy amount that it was. So it was pretty bad. It got to the point, I think, also where apparently like they were making announcements being like, people, please do not block the aisles. This is a fire hazard, blah blah blah. And it was just like, yeah, it was pretty chaotic. I was kind of tempted to just go back and go home, but then I was just like, but then I have to, you know, spend a long time going back on the train. It's like, that kind of feels like a waste. Might as well just squeeze somewhere, find a seat. And I ended up finding a spot somewhere in like the huge crowd of people, just kind of squeeze in somewhere. It wasn't the best vantage view, so I was kind of blocked by like a few chairs, people sitting in chairs and stuff, but I did see most of the match anyway, and it was fine. Shame about the results, but, you know, it is what it is. I didn't have really high expectations going in. I think the biggest thing is this week, Wednesday's game against South Africa, they definitely have to do well there. And I think there's a good chance of it, given that South Africa does not look that good, given that they've lost against Mexico and Czechia. Or did they? No, they tied against Czechia, sorry. But either way, I think they've still, they have not looked that good, mind you, so I think there's a good chance that maybe Korea can get another win. And even if they don't get a win, I think they're still, with the expanded format of the World Cup now that you don't have to finish in their top 2 to move on, like you can be 3rd place and still move into the knockout stages, there's a pretty good chance I think they should be able to make it. I don't know why I got the grilled carrots. I think I'm just kind of, this is what happens when I'm distracted and not focusing on the game. This is usually what happens when I'm playing this game off stream, is I'm just usually not focused on this. I'm more have a stream or like a YouTube video playing in the background, and I'm more paying attention to that, to be honest. But let's see. Let me do a race actually. But yeah, I'm hoping this Wednesday's game is going to be a lot more, or a lot less chaotic. It's in the same area as it was the first time, and I think the first time was a lot better. As long as you get there, like, kind of relatively, not like obscenely early, but like relatively early. And then you can get a good vantage view of like kind of the screen that they have there. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited. I mean, this shit happens only once every 4 years, and I'm not usually a huge soccer fan, but like definitely feel the energy and the pride of the country and all that every time it comes up, so definitely excited. Oh, not skin outbreak. Do I really not have? Oh man, that's unfortunate. There's no healing items for that. Okay. But yeah, I'm not really the hugest fan, honestly, of the fact that and I'm gonna do another race because I'm gonna put it through this. I'll distract myself by talking about the World Cup, is that I don't like the way that the new format has it so that more than half of the teams from the group stage end up moving on to the knockout stage. It just feels like, I mean, I know why it is, you know, it's honestly the reason for a lot of things in the world nowadays, which is more money, you know, more matches, more advertising money, more ticket sales, more all that stuff. And it's just like, wow, okay, you know, that's great. I love living in a capitalistic society. My favorite. And that's the same with the whole shit that's going on with the hydration breaks, which if you don't know is the thing where they stop the game halfway through the half for quote-unquote hydration break, you know, because it's so hot nowadays during the kind of some of the areas that the matches are being held at. It's like, oh, we gotta do this for the safety of the players, but then they're also doing it in areas that are like domed stadiums and stuff, and it's just like, it kind of ruins the point a little bit. And it just feels more like a commercial break more than it kind of, and it really is. It is a commercial break, so not necessarily my and I know a lot of people have definitely been complaining about that, myself included, so not my favorite. Not my favorite for sure. We got the big eaters over here. Okay, well, you know what? I can't really do anything about that Ines, so I just gonna have to live with it. Fine, you just gotta keep winning races. This is what I'm talking about. I feel bad. It's just like, okay, now fuck your skin condition. We're just gonna keep racing you, and you're just gonna keep winning. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And she's gonna have wits. Man, I have not been getting any items though, so that's also been kind of a the RNG Giveth and the RNG Taketh. You know, it Giveth in the beginning, and now it's not Giveth in the it's more like taking away from me in these last few turns. Please give me something. Oh, that's a lot of somethings actually, thank you. You just have to beg, that's all you have to, you just have to speak into existence and then you're fine. See, look at that, she doesn't even have any more mood to go down, she's already awful. It's like, I don't care about that anymore. It's sad. Okay, well, we got Frontrunner Savvy, that's nice. Okay, new updated item shop, which is good, and now I can spend all my coinage. Okay. Still no thing to help with the skin condition. Great. Guess I'll just keep letting her suffer then. I'm not gonna race, I just want to see. Yeah, not a good idea to race. I might actually... I'm thinking here. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go all in. We're just gonna keep on racing her. It's one of these. Gonna be one of these runs. Just know that whenever I do these in off stream, I'm more lenient, and I'm usually more like, oh, let's just keep resting because I feel bad. But now that I'm doing this live on stream, I feel like I have to be a little bit more, I guess, optimal in a sense, aka ruthless, cruel. So that's where we are right now. I could technically improve her mood to really be to great or whatever. It's yeah, great. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to race against Tannhäuser and get first because I'm amazing like that. By a nose, wow, and third place by a head. Jeez, that's a close top 3 right there. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the free card that they gave for that one live. Or the second live? The third? I don't know. One of the lives. Yeah. It's fine, don't worry about it, you're gonna win. Or not. Okay, wow. That's fine, we still have 2 more alarm clocks. There we go. Like it never even happened, it was all just a dream. Okay. Yeah, there it is. This is condition unchanged. Yep, she's had the skin outbreak for, I think, literally most of this year. Unfortunately. Sorry, Ines. Okay. I should have enough. Yeah, I have enough in power microphones. Okay, don't need to spend my money on that. Okay, we are getting close to the... I'm thinking... Hold on, did they? No, there's nothing for curing bad statuses so far. I'm big thinking right now. I'm gonna actually do something that may seem crazy. Only because I don't want to, well... Yeah, only because I don't want to risk the RNG not showing up and the items not happening. Is that I'm gonna cure that. I'm gonna race these last 2 races. I have enough items to turn around that mood all the way up. Not to great, I think, but at least to good. But like that's at least a good start. And then hopefully I can beg RNG that I get like a cupcake or something in the shop. Or that happens. That actually works out a lot better. Thank you. Okay. Oh, good. I was actually kind of worried that my energy was 0 going into this. And there's still a chance that I could get like a skin outbreak from this. Okay, about distance. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow, beautiful. Okay, thank you for showing up twice, I guess. We will take it. Okay, time to look at the shop with all the points I have. Yes, yes. Ooh, Vita, yes, thank you. Okay, there we go. Nice. We'll take all the... I have 2 of those, actually, so... It all worked out. Okay, if I do this, do that, and then we'll see what we get for the RNG side of things. Unfortunately, I don't have any very many speed ankle bracelets, so I'm just going to save it for when I have a really good training up. In the meantime, I'll use the rest of my ankle bracelets here. This might be when I use my reset whistle, because that's not good. Ooh, that might be good. See what we got here. Slightly better. Not great, but slightly better. We'll take that, I guess. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, now I'm just hoping for one more good speed training, maybe? Do I risk it for a biscuit? That's the question. I think the answer is yes, I will risk it. I hope that gets something better. That's better. Yeah, I'll take that for the guts. Use all my guts ankle bracelets. There we go. Okay. And all it takes for the speed is just 1 or 2 really good trainings, so just hoping that happens at some point. Okay. No, why do I keep clicking? I keep clicking on that accidentally. Okay, ooh. Yeah, we'll take that. I'll take those. I was worried that I didn't have enough things in the item shop, and that I have like 300 points right now. So at this point, I might... Nah, no. Okay. Do another... Trying to get another all-comers back-to-back in the all-comers. Giggity. Alright, let's win next time too. Okay, I think that's the first time we got -10. Oh, okay, what? This is a new story. Okay, let's see what this one's all about. Ah, of course it's gold chip. Oh. Oh. Okay. Makes sense. Ah, yes. Classic gold chip. Classic gold chip. Okay, I think we have a new shop, right? Yes, we do, okay. Oh, thank God, more ankle bracelets. We'll take those, and then there's nothing else here, okay. There are no good trainings here. If I do this, this is not gonna end good though. Because I have these many races coming up. And I don't have the same luxury I had last time where I can afford to have terrible moods. So in this case, I'm actually gonna just rest here. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I don't really need the mood up though, but I'll take the wit. Tokai Teo. Easy victory against Tokai Teo. No, again with the clicking, again with the misclicks. Ooh, I'll take the bitter juice, thank you. The kale juice. What is it called in the English game? I know in the Japanese games, I was so used to calling it the royal bitter juice. I think it's just kale juice, right? Wait, let me look it up. If I look it up, I mean go to the shop right now. It's the royal kale juice. Okay, well, I kind of like royal bitter juice better. It just kind of gives off a little bit more of the idea of it. But same, kale, bitter. I mean, kale isn't, well, I guess kale can be bitter, but like kale can be good though is the thing, right? It's like, doesn't necessarily mean it has to be bad. I've had some pretty good kale in my life. I'm a proponent of good kale. Kale chips. Not necessarily just all kale chips, but like, or it's not necessarily all just kale chips, but like, you know, that's an example of it at least. Pan cup. Alrighty. Late November. Got that. Please don't give me anything too horrible. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We can deal with that. It's stamina, right? Yeah, okay. Recognize this one. Okay. Let me big think here. How many... I do have one of these, so I actually might... I know what you're thinking, that's crazy, but... I have enough anyway. And then, like, yeah, let me do these as well. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay. And yeah, might as well get the plain cupcake in there too. This has actually been a pretty good run so far. Unfortunately, yes, it does turn out abusing your Umas to do many races over and over and over and over again actually is the strat. As has been proven time and time again, which is, again, feels bad, but like, it actually does work, unfortunately. Alright, last race of the senior year at least. We still got 3 more to go after this. Alrighty, Ines. Thank you for the fans, I guess? Okay, well, power, sure, why not? Yep, she did it. Yep, great, amazing, wow, great, cool. Let's see it. Twinkle Star Climax. That's how it's pronounced, right? Climax? I'm sure that's how it's pronounced. I'm very, very knowledgeable in English. I'm just gonna buy everything. I know it's like I don't need all this, but I'll take it anyway because I can. And then she's gonna be like, the guy looks like we're out of items. Wow, amazing. Never seen that before. Okay. I already see that we have a pretty good speed training, so I'll take that. And see, look at that, just like that. We're actually like maybe one. Let me think. No, I think we're actually good on speed. I don't think we should do one more because oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Gotta do a hammer. Man, that would have been bad. Because I think I should get 21 here, so 21, 21, 21, 63. Added to, I think we're at 1123 right now, so we're about 15 away from max speed. Which is nice, but yeah, see, like we can just get it from doing this. Granted, I kind actually, you know what? No, that's probably good. I don't want to risk anything. Yeah. Let's just do it on the wit side of things. Okay. And then yeah, any other bonuses I think should get us over the top with the 1200 speed, so we are good there. I just gotta focus on everything else. Oh, I forgot the hammer. I forgot the hammer. Told you. This always happens every time when I forget it. Every single time. Okay, well, biscuits. Do that. Okay. Don't forget the goddamn hammer this time. And also the glow stick so I can get more fans. For Ines. All for Ines. Okay, wow, we got close to 1 million fans there almost. That was pretty crazy. Like my fan runs in the JP version, except it takes way, way, way longer. Alright, well, at the end of the day, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, and now let's see what we got for skill side of things. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, hold on, I should probably not focus so much on these just in case. I was gonna say some of these front runner skills might be more better. Okay, and then front runner savvy. Unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, I did not get groundwork. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting that anyway. Alright, let's see how we did. This is an S+. Wow, that was actually really close to an SS. That's actually pretty great. That's definitely, I think, a record for me. First place. There we go, yeah. Actually, barely a record. It's kind of interesting. 40 races, 40 wins. That is what we like to see. Holy moly, 81k points. Usually I only get like maybe like 70, so that actually puts me in pretty good position. Because now I still only need to do, what is this, like, maybe like 3 more runs. So, okay, pretty good. We'll take it. Yep, good old Haru. Good old summer, or spring, what am I saying? Hooray, the bingo, which loses all significance after the third one. How many more I need to do? Okay, 3 more. That actually works out. I think I really only need to do 3 more runs. We are at... so like 200 and maybe... yeah, like 230k more points. And given that the rate that we're in right now... that might be like 3 more runs and then like 1 more run just to get like the last 1,000 or something. Maybe I might just do like a quick Oguri run and just do all rests so that I can save the time there. But okay, cool. I think. Let me think. Let's do 1 more run. I'm gonna let's do a different character. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure I do this real quick, which is switch out my Inus for the better Inus. Oh, but that's gonna be downgrade because it's not S-Mile. Okay, well, that's RIP. Never mind then. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a run with a character that I haven't done it with yet. So let me look at my archive real quick and see who I haven't done any runs with. Station Gallery, Bank Gallery. Cafe, and technically I think, yeah, Daya, Satona Diamond, but like I haven't, I only like started a run and I didn't finish it. Let's do a run with Daya. Let's finish the one that I didn't get to finish. It's gonna maybe take a little bit longer because I'm gonna have to go through some of her, some of the stories and stuff, but we'll see how fast we can make it go, I guess, with that. Okay. Because she is a betweener, I should probably put her with Ryan. Ryan. And then... let me... no, I'll keep this one. I'll keep this cursed deck. A cursed deck. And then somehow I have just enough for 60. Perfect. Wow, and then 0. That actually really works out well. Okay, Satono Diamond time. I still can't get over the fact that her uniform, or her race outfit is like, has like those sleeves. It's just so unnecessary. That's crazy to me. Like, why are her sleeves so long? It is crazy to me. Like, look at that shit. Like, damn. How do you run in that? How do you race in that? That's crazy. No thank you. I do not need an explanation. Okay, see, like this. I haven't even gotten this event yet, which is the usual extra training event. No. Save it for tomorrow. Okay, ooh. There we go. And then I have to definitely rest here. Nah, training the pool. Well, lucky for you, you're gonna rest right now, which is gonna be a rarity. Also, I do find it funny that they call her Satono early in this in her route here, because this is before Satono Crown officially became an Uma. So I always find it kind of funny. It's just like, oh, Satono, or like Daya, but you know, same. I call her Daya, just because why not? You know, to separate her from Satono Crown. And I know it's the kind of same thing with Karen-chan and Karen Bukedor, but the thing with that is, like, it's super stupid to call her Chan. So, like, just call her Karen, and then, yeah, Bukedor is just Buke, right? So, and I guess you can make that same argument. Why don't you just call her Satono here, and then you can call the other one Crown? Because Diamond is fine and Daya is a fine name. And like even Kita calls her Daya-chan anyway, so... Ah yes, because she is... It's like the Mejiro family, except more modern, right? Because they actually still exist now. There are a few, like, what is it, Satono Reeve or whatever, who's currently racing. There are actually, like, Satono members. Whereas the Mejiro clan kind of died out a long time ago, unfortunately. Oh, and I guess that kind of is why she likes McQueen so much, is because there is that dynamic between the Mejiro family and then kind of the Satono clan, the Satono group. And the similar sort of big conglomerate sort of thing. Kind of an interesting dynamic there. I never really made that connection until now that I think about it, but yeah, that is true. Oof. I'm not gonna risk it. Sleep deprived, well. Is that what that is? That's kind of funny. I'm always really curious to see what the reasoning is for like their sleep deprived event and like the 30 versus the 50 versus the 70 energies. Like, oh, what happened for them to be like this, basically. God, what is with the back-to-back bots, y'all? Come on, what is this shit? God damn. Thanks, Sari bot, but also, Jesus Christ, it's so annoying. Can I hide this shit? I don't want to see this shit. Yeah, I know it's not published to chat, but I want to see this in my chat. Whatever. Okay. It's just a permanent state in my life now. And my life, I mean my chat here. Okay. What do we got here? Hey, Palmer. Oh, of course they're talking about golf, a rich people sport. I mean, I guess it's not a rich people sport, but like you think, right? Because like I think like it's kind of stereotypically like that because you need the equipment and all the stuff, and you need access to like the golf ranges and golf courses. Whereas like you have other sports like soccer that's more accessible. You really just need the ball and like a like kind of a somewhat open space, and then you can kind of play it. Maji. We'll take practice perfect. Because that's going to definitely be ruined at some point. Okay, gee, surely you can't lose your debut race, right? Surely you'll be fine. I was worried that I should have taken the skill. Okay, thank God. Okay, so let me... I'm going to use the same schedule I used with Ines to kind of, because she has the same aptitudes here anyway, so in terms of distances, I raised her mile stat in accordance to that. That's also the biggest annoyance with this, or like, not the biggest, but a big annoyance with this scenario is that you have to have good aptitudes for mile medium in order for kind of the optimal strategy. So screw you if you're like a dirt runner or like a sprinter, because yeah, fuck that noise. GG's not gonna happen. It just really does not feel like side games, or like they did not playtest this method or this scenario very well, because it's like I get the idea of like, oh, we want like a race-based scenario, right? But then they didn't make the thing where it's like they didn't realize that the optimal way of doing it is to just keep spamming races over and over and over again, which is kind of antithetical to the whole idea of kind of Uma and like racing and all that. But you know, because then you're kind of abusing your Uma in a sense. But and I think that's why they learned from that, and they've never done anything similar to this ever again in terms of scenarios. Only took a whole mass exodus of players leaving to figure that out. Apparently, no, not really, but that sure didn't help. I need to check out the item shop. See, now this is what I usually expect when it comes to like the first item shop. Is just absolutely nothing. I'll take the carrots though, I guess. Well, that's why we keep doing the races, because then you might get more items, or you might just get super unlucky and never get any items. Okay. Oh, well, or you get that, and that's actually really good. Ah, somebody's Umapyoing. Not in that sense, you sickos. Something's not very... Uh-oh, don't Umapyoy too hard. I was gonna say, it's kind of hard when her dad is a famous enka singer, so... Oh, Karin? Or Teo. Wow, I thought I was good with the voices, but it turns out I have no idea. And oh, Teo's the perfect teacher for this kind of stuff. Damn, wow. NTR much? No, just kidding. Everything's NTR. Okay, ooh, my energy is not looking good, and I have no items. Oh. I still have no items for that. And, oh, that's actually really good, though. Okay. You're just gonna rest here. Power. Go to Saudi Arabia again, featuring Merzinski, featuring Merlinski. Just gotta come up with a stupid nickname for everybody, like Tomato Cross and like Especially Weak and all that stuff. You know, the stupid nicknames. Trying to think of other examples I have, but I don't know why they're not coming up. Tomato Cross is, I think, my biggest example of that. Oh, there was one that I was talking about earlier this week. Right, Narita Brain. Narita Brain. I like Narita Brain. My favorite Triple Crown winner. Named after her big brain. Or at least her sister's big brain. After all, that's where the big old noggin comes into play. 29%. I don't love that. Yeah. Okay. Ah, yes, the Victory Club. Too bad we don't have all the members here, like Laurel and like Chitose at all, but eventually they'll come to the game. Eventually. Chitose is actually kind of another one that I'm looking forward to in the JP side, because she's still not trainable. I know initially I didn't really have too much of an impression of her, but I think with, because she had a support card that came out, not recently, but like it did come out. And I didn't realize how slowly she actually has some pretty big grandma energy, low-key. Like, she speaks really slowly, she is really into medicinal herbs and stuff and all that. Yeah, I mean, obviously I think Wonder Acute is the grandma character, like there is no doubting that. But I think Chitose O does give her some competition in that. And I know people really like to harp on Marzanski being old and grandma, but that's more just her being outdated with the trends than anything. It's not really actual like grandma energy, right? It's just more like it's just like it's like that is that Steve Buscemi? It's like the one like meme where it's like he has the skateboard and he has the backwards hat. He's like, "How are you doing, fellow kids?" It's that kind of like that kind of energy. But I don't see that as like grandma. I see that more as like fellow kids energy, which is a little bit different. Anyway, I have so many Chomp coins and I'm not using any of them. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of that kind of talk. It's fine. If you just don't listen to it and blur out the noise, then you just get through it easily. Mood remains great. Thank you. Big preach. Goal. Speaking of the World Cup. Okay. Take Tosh, Sweet Tosho. Sweet Tosh. Yeah, no Tosh. Okay. Okay, that gets us pretty good. Everybody's pretty close there. Okay, maybe need one more carrot, but for the most part, that's fine. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm not actually gonna race you. I just want to see what we got here. I'm actually gonna do healing here, and then this, and that should get us. And yeah, that should get Takeo also to friendship training, so we're good there. I think there's one more character that's still not ready yet, and that'll definitely put her over top. Okay. That character's name is Ayabe, because of course it is. I think Ayabe was the trouble child last time too. Unfortunately, this is the perfect time to do a race. Not really. Yeah. Kyoto News High. That means the Kyoto News Cup. Okay, luckily I haven't had to use any of my alarm clocks yet, I think, so good there. Or no, I think we had to use one alarm clock. Did we? I don't remember. My memory is actually pretty terrible, as it turns out. So I'm just gonna say that I haven't, because I think that's how it was. I don't really like any. I'm just gonna go with these for now. Okay, that should be good enough. We're already winning races anyway. I don't really need to worry too much about that. Okay, Ayabe is honestly pretty close, so I can just. I'm gonna do something also kind of stupid, which is, well, not this. This isn't stupid, but I'm actually just gonna heal here. I'm gonna be a little less strict here for some reason. Yeah, look at that. That actually worked out. Okay. This is a perfect time for the Yayoi show. Yayoi. 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 I'm just paying attention to the way my mouth moves there. Yayoi. Okay. Alright, good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Oh my god, wow. Wow. Hold on a minute, Buster. Let me buy these items real quick, because holy moly. Thank you for the empowering megaphones, I guess. We'll take those. Now we do this, and then that leads us over to the Satsuki show. Take that, Mihono Bourbon. More like Mihono Cyborg. Got him. Okay, those are all pretty useful too. We'll take those. We'll take those here. Oh, look at these. Look at those gay-ass horses. See, look at that. See, I think I had to quit my run with Daya pretty early, so I still haven't, like, seen a lot of her kind of events. Yes, time to inherit the Jinx. Wow, that's one of the worst inheritances I've seen in a while. That was nothing. Oh my gosh. That was horrendously terrible. I got nothing from that. Okay, hold on. Let me check my shop real quick. All right, yeah, I got these things. All right, holy moly, look at all that wit. We got a smart horse right here. A smart ass horse. It's okay, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Shut up. I'm gonna gaslight you into thinking it's fine, because it's fine. Not think it's fine, to gaslight you into knowing that it is fine, because it is fine. Shut up, don't worry about it. Okay. Click Surge. Uh-oh, race fatigue. I legitimately thought for a second this was a crane game. I was like, oh, crane game. Stop it! Stop it! He's already dead! Oh, come on. Okay. Really, the first time. Okay, well, it's a good thing I had this. Oh, wait. Air Groove's actually not ready yet. I thought we were actually all good already. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's get some stamina going. I think I don't have any stamina cards right now, so we're doing the gut strategy. Oh, well, biscuits. Okay, well, it's time to see if I was correct about not using any alarms, and I was, so... Turns out my memory is not as shot as I thought it is, which is good. I'm not that old. I am old in internet years, but I am not that old in real-life years. Mile corners. Okay. Blah blah blah, Tachyon, blah blah blah, die with Scarlets. It's the Tokyo Yushun, otherwise known as the Nippon Dabi. The Nippon Dabi. Let's go race in the Nippon Dabi. The second race in the Triple Crown of Japanese horse racing, the Nippon Dabi. Will she win in the Nippon Dabi? The answer is no. It's time to try again in the Nippon Dabi. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not funny. This bit is not. This got old real quick. There we go. Let's go win that Triple Crown. In the... do I have anything I need to buy here? No. Okay, I'll just save up my money. Save up my gems. No, you need to heal. Get ready for the summer training. And the Takerazen Kinen. That's what it's called, the Takerazen Kinen. And Takarazuka Kinen. Okay, Takarazuka gets, and we are ready for the summer. Not really, but maybe. As long as it can give me some healing items, that'll be just peachy. Either that or the good luck charms, one of those two. And I get neither because I hate my life. Okay, cool. Awesome. Sweet. I love it. Well, at least I got a lot of speed. Look at that hot young speed gain. I mean, I do have... No, not you. I do have at least this, which is something. But it's not good for the amount of training that we're gonna have to do. Wow, that's not good at all. This is terrible. Okay, the sad thing is that's still not enough for the guts. I know I had a reset reset whistle. Only reason why I didn't use it was because I was just did not. Because that's actually really good though. But yeah, the only reason why I didn't use it is because I didn't want to risk you know, this situation where I have absolutely nothing. So in this case, I'm just gonna cry. Gonna cry about it. And I guess go for this one. Wait, what? Why are all of her bad mood events in the arcade? What is going on here? Also, this is me yesterday, or not yesterday. Yeah, no, yesterday. This was me yesterday when I was trying to get the friggin' scale figure, or not scale figure, the friggin' figure. Hey, at least you got a refund for that. But yeah, that sucks. The diamond drop technique. You gotta teach me your ways, Dai-chan. I need to get better at the crane games. I don't feel like I'm that good, but I just had that good string of luck the last time I went. Granted, I had a lot of tries, so that's really all it takes sometimes. Is you spend all of your money, not all of your money, but a lot of money. Maybe some more than you probably should. Okay, we got raw kale juice, and I think we have a cupcake too to accompany it, so yeah, we do. Okay, so that's we're good for potential future stuff. Alright. Ooh, another energy boosting item. Thank you very much. What is this? Oh boy, Symboli. Serious Symboli. I do need energy, so... Does you want a gift? And that, my friends, is why Serious Symboli is not really one of my favorites. The end. I mean, she has her fans. I understand why. She is definitely a type. Just not my type, for sure. I think she is coming out pretty soon, though, within the next few months, so, I mean, that's pretty exciting for those of y'all who are fans of her. Okay, well, I was kind of thinking that I'd actually get away with that, but apparently not. Oh, and this is going to be probably the energy up but mood down event. Oh, no, it's just straight up mood down and energy down. Cool, thanks. I love that. I love when that happens. RNG really screwing me over here. Well, I still win against the Kikasho, against the good old Brain over here. Both the Brains, actually. Brain and her sister. New items are in stock. Triple Crown. Hey, Ines. In an alternate universe where I don't train her. Get the energy, please. Thank you. Okay. Power Scroll. Do I need anything else here? Not really. Maybe something for... Wait, I have skin... Didn't I have skin that break? Or no, I cured that a while back. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Yeah, so I think that should be fine. And we have a scheduled race anyway. Oh, come on, Daya. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I'm walking here. There we go. By the way, I think this is probably going to be the last one, given that I don't really need to do that much more for this, so I don't want to... I don't need to finish out everything, I still have tomorrow to do this, so I'll just be chilling at home, chilling in Cedar Rapids, and then working on this. Okay, well, there goes all of our end. Ooh, another Royal Kale Juice. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. We didn't even get the Mood Down event. That's good. Didn't even get whatchamacallit, race fatigue. That's what it is. I will always take that. When I can get away with it, I will always take it. Because it really is just getting away with it. It really does feel like it's just getting away with it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I could do stair stakes. Yeah, actually, let's do stair stakes. I don't have that much points right now, so we'll do the all 3,600 meter race, which is going to be the next CM in JP, which is going to be interesting to see how that goes. Ah, shit. Oh no, not Rice Shower and Mejiwa Bright. Oh no. There we go. Never mind. It's all good. That was just a blip. If she gets away with it here, I'll be really surprised, but I doubt it. Ah, yes. Okay. There's the skin outbreak. Well, lucky for us, I think we still have... Yep, we still have the paint cream, so I can just give her that, and she'll be fine. See, all you need to cure skin outbreak is just a hand cream, you know? It's just like in Omori, when it's just like, oh, all you need to do to get rid of your fears is to just be gaslit by your friends into thinking that you don't have any fears, and then it's all fine. That's how that works. Okay, well, with that, we... God, no... okay, there we go. We're gonna get another mood down. I would be surprised if I didn't. Surprisingly not. Oh, right, I think, you know what, there is a little bit of a hack there where it doesn't give you a mood down if you do this in the last year, for whatever reason. Although I could be wrong on that. I feel like that was a thing, though, but... I think I remember that being a I could have also just deluded myself into thinking that that was a thing, but I do think that is a thing, so I guess take that for what it is. Yeah, I definitely need to take it easy with the races now. Can't be putting it through like 6 straight races. That's a bit much. So in this case, I'm gonna do... let's do training, get air groove out of the way. So let me do this. Okay. And then finally, everybody's Friendship Rainbow training eligible. Oh, that was close. For a second there, I thought I lost, but no, we good. We Gucci. Ooh, some good items. Ah, yes, the loners. Well, I shouldn't say the lone. Well, we got the loners, and then we got the free spirit. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I don't have enough points. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets. Yotokinen. Also, if you're curious, I have not pulled anything for anything in this game in a while, in terms of the English version. Because I think ever since Ines came out, I've just been really just hoarding, aka like kind of not really pulling for anything. I'm just waiting until the next meta cards come out, and then that's when I can really use up all my tickets and carrots that I have. Because I think I have like 50-something tickets on the support side that I have not even used. So I'm just waiting for my time until I can use them. Also, I'm waiting for the update until that we can use more than one at a time, because that is really annoying. In the Japanese version, you can use up to 10 tickets at a time, so it's kind of a little bit more nicer in that regard. Okay, I'm gonna be nicer here, so I'm actually gonna heal. Ah, come on. What is this, Dia? We're running out of alarm clocks. This is the last one. We can't be doing this in random races. There we go. Maybe I should give her more skills, because right now I don't know if I can just rely on my amazing stats. They're not really that amazing. Yeah, I have a lot of skill points. Let's start using them. Yeah, whatever. I know some of those weren't really that good, but... The Osaka High, featuring everybody's favorite Marvelous. Or everybody's favorite Sunday, Marvelous. Oh. Pumpernickels. Oh, that's not ideal, especially since I don't have any alarm clocks anymore, so screw me, I guess. Alright, well, gold inheritance. Let's see how this one definitely has to be better than the other one. I guess slightly, yeah, but not really. Anything good in the shop? Okay. Let's do a race, question mark? Yeah, we'll do a race, why not? The Lord Derby Challenge Trophy. Yeah, why not? We have to put her through some challenges and trials and tribulations and all that. Okay, don't... Like, both times that's happened that she's had the skin outbreak. I just have not been able to get away with that. I have been able to get away with her in general, but like when it does show up, it's just the maximum punishment. Do I have... I thought I got a... I did not. Okay, dang. Did not get a item for that. Fifth place. I mean, to be fair, it was McQueen, so that was a toughie. That's a big oofda. That's what we call yikes. That's also what we call yikes. Alright, well, that's okay. Not really, but... Okay, hold on. Let me... Yeah, 5 consecutive races. It's fine. She'll have her break after this. Okay. There we go. By neck, though. That's really cutting it close there. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay. Ah, skin troubles. Well, that just makes me feel bad. I mean, I guess that's the point, but... I can't be doing that when I'm trying to optimally play this game. I mean, what is this shenanigans? Okay, oh, I haven't... Why didn't I use that? What the heck? What is wrong with me? Okay. Heal. Oh, well rested. There we go. And this might heal her condition too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, thank God. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I have to worry about the mood situation, but hopefully that can improve itself within time. She's angry. Oh no. We got an angry horse over here. Angry haunts. See, there we go. See, it's improving itself already. Beautiful. And I think I have one cupcake, so that also might help. And then hopefully I get another cupcake, and another cupcake, and a third cupcake. Ah, yes, this 30 energy. 20 energy, sorry. Before we do that, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Are we good on megaphones? Yep, okay. Don't have to worry about that. Like, should I have bought that one, but we're fine. We don't have to worry. Okay. Yeah, that one. Oh, good. Another megaphone. Please give me a cupcake. Nope, because middle finger to you, I guess. I already have all those. Okay, good to know. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a bad situation here, actually. Oh, good lord, what's going on? Sorry, the little tear in my... I really should get that checked out. That's not good. The fact that, yeah, it's gonna be getting even worse on my screen there. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. What do we have here? I can do one of these, I guess, to kind of make it a little better. To make it slightly okay. But that's not really ideal. Yeah, this is not going to be a high score by any means. I mean, hopefully this is going to be at least an S, but so far it's not looking great on this side of things. I have a reset whistle, but I'm actually going to be a little bit safe here and not use it. Okay, I'm going to use... Oh boy, okay. Well, yeah, now I'm going to use the reset whistle because that sucks. And then we'll see if there's anything... Ooh, that already looks a lot better. Actually, it's not really that much better. Slightly better. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, boy. The RNG is not with us today, unfortunately. It is what it is. Okay, let's get some races, get some items, get some more things. Although, to be honest, at the pace that we're going, I don't even think this is going to be an S, which is fine, because this is, again, the first run I've really done with her. Or I at least want to have something decent for the the team trials, the stadium, whatever you want to call it. Seven length win against Tabo. No. Okay, no. What? Oh, it's because she had no energy. That's why. Not ideal. Okay, please give me something useful. Not particularly. I mean, I appreciate the raw kale juices, but I kind of need more kind of need more mood boosting things right now, as we get closer and closer to the end of the year. So in that situation, I think I'm going to do something really crazy here. Recreation. Dang it, I was kind of hoping for the one that gets 2 mood up. Okay, well there's another mood up. Nice. Okay, here we go. Featuring everybody's favorite fatty old goody cap. hungry Cap, who finished his 7th place. That's what you get for being hungry. Do I have anything that I need to buy in the item shop? No. Okay. No, not you. There we go. Kawakami Princess? More like Kawakami losing this race. You got him. Okay, another Kale Juice. I mean, sure. At this point, I really don't need any more Kale Juices, though. Kinda wish I had this. Kinda wish I had them, or had them available when I needed them, but this game giveth and taketh with the RNG, as I've mentioned, so. Well, that's actually useful, the good luck charm. If I don't get any... Okay, well, this is overshooting the mark. Uh-oh, that's a mood down event if I've ever seen one. Well, let me think here. I don't want to do another... My thinking is I don't want to do another recreation, so I'm actually just going to do another race here. And hope that I get some better RNG, or, you know, just lose. That's another thing. That's the other thing about that. To be fair, that was the longest race in this game, so... Okay, cool, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. And I got no items either, so that actually really nailed the coffin right there. Arimakinen, please give me something good for winning. I know I'm counting my chickens by saying I'm winning, but I won. Please give me some items. Items? Ah, there we go. That's what I like to see. $300 resolve points. Alright. Spend all my points on all the things that we got here. Not the real bitter juice, don't need that. Okay. Wait, did I really not have that many master clip? Oh no. Okay, I need to buy one of these then. Ah, fuck it, let's just buy all of it. Okay. So at least she's normal now, which is something. Okay, oh boy, do we have a reset? We do have a reset whistle. I think I'm actually gonna use it here and hope for the best. Please give me something good. That's not really that good. Yeah, I think this ain't gonna be an S. I think this is gonna be an A+, which honestly is whatever. It's just kind of a little bit of annoying. Guess we'll see though. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright. We're actually just about to end, so I'm like thinking, should I just, oh, I can't snooze. Wait, why can't I snooze the ad break? What? What? Alright, well, I can't snooze the ad break, so I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. All good. But yeah, I think this is, we're coming to the conclusion of this anyway, so let's see if we can't get something out of it. Oh my god, this is horrendously bad. I mean, that's really only the decent. That's the only halfway decent one. Which even then, that's pretty bad. I did not forget my hammer that time. There we go. See? You would think with how many times I've done Track Blazer between the JP and the English versions that I would know how to do that, but I don't know. Just something about it is just like, nope. I just completely forgot how to do it. Okay. Let's do bum 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 bum. And then hope that something's good here. Okay, that's actually pretty decently okay. And my expectations are very low, but... Alright. Okay, last race, here we go. Last race at the Twinkle Star Climax. The climax is, of course, another win. Kind of a given. Hooray, we did it. Wow. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Okay. Let me do these, and then we'll sign off, and we'll see how we'll see how we did, and then we'll sign off. Okay. That was actually well, not really that close to being an S, but it's something, I guess. Okay. And first place, of course. Alright, only 67k points, so what is that? I'm 160k points left, which means... maybe... 2 or 3 more runs? But yeah, again, I can do those later, so... what do we got here? Alright, more stories. I'm gonna go through this real quick. Wait, what? Right in the rooftop. Well, good for her, and also thanks for the 50 gems. Okay, so with that, let me get my more carrots. Let me see how many. My circle is not active, by the way. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, I'll try and contribute. Okay, so with all of that, actually, hold on, one more thing. Sorry. Oh boy. Okay. So with that, I think we're good for today. You know, we got through both versions. Got to see a little bit of a taste in how I'm doing on the English side, and then yeah, the JP side. I think we're pretty set for the most part for CM. So with that, I'll sign off, just chatting, and let's take it from there. But thanks everyone so much for tuning in. Hope you have a good hope you had a good time with the Umas, both versions. I will Still debating on whether I want to change Sundays up to be kind of that 50-50 that I was talking about during last stream, like 50% chance of actually doing a stream variety similar to what I do on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So TBD on all that, but I think I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. There's still a slight chance that I may not be up for it, and then we'll have to make the announcement there. But plan on it happening, and then keep your eyes peeled on the socials for any updates. But till then, hope y'all have a good rest of your Sunday, or not Sunday, it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Sorry, my brain's still getting used to the fact that I have 3 days off this week. It's just kind of amazing. Anyway, this has been Chino the Penguin. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a good rest of your Saturday night or whatever day and time may be. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a good one. Thank you. Goodbye.